Uh, hey guys. Welcome to my new. What if? What if Naruto had Fox Sage mode? I'm gonna be giving him Fox Sage mode and Fox Summoning, and they'll be. And this is gonna be slightly stronger than Toad Sage mode and Summoning. It's like, and he's also gonna be the first to use the Fox Summoning or Sage mode because like it's my what if, that's why. But yeah, we're gonna let's get right into the video because I don't have an intro. Oh yeah. So, mm, I'm good. He's gonna be getting the nice half of Kurama as well, and together they're gonna create Fox Sage mode, and he's gonna and Kurama's gonna give him Fox Summoning as well, cause like I'd say that Kurama is like the boss of the foxes pretty much. So that's how I'm gonna do that. So I'd say we start when everything is the same, pretty much, except up until Naruto meets Kurama, which I don't remember when that is. Listen, but when was that? Uh, oh, I'd say he meets him earlier on. Uh, I'd say he meets Kurama when he's 8. He's kind of gonna go through that whole, what you want to be friends, you know. And Kurama's gonna be like, yeah, let's be friends. You don't seem like someone that's affected by the cycle of hatred, all that stuff. Not important right now. So, what that comes. So Naruto's gonna be significantly stronger. However, he's and he Kurama's gonna teach him some of the jutsus he knows, like the ones that are known to the foxes. So I'm gonna be giving him. I'd say that. Hmm. I'd say that the foxes have a variety of elemental chakra changes that they can use. So I'm gonna give them. I think I'm gonna give them all of them. Like not all of them are gonna know all of them, but like there's gonna be at least one or two among the foxes that knows each of the ones and knows jutsus for it. And that's where that's gonna be. Um, so I'm gonna give him Fox Fire. I'm gonna give him Arctic Fox Ice. Uh, I'm gonna give him Arctic Fox Ice. Uh, I'm gonna give him. Hmm. Put in the comments some of the ideas you have for jutsus he'd learned from the foxes. And he's also gonna like to hang out in the fox summoning realm, in the summoning realm. He's gonna kind of like to hang out there. He won't live there, but he's gonna like it there. And that's hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna give him that. But I'm also gonna give him mixes like ice. That's wind and water. So, but that's just two of the things I had an idea for. And Firefox is gonna be. It's gonna be a bit below Amaterasu, but it's gonna be pretty hot. It can't burn other flames, but it can burn a lot of things. Like, you know, like it's gonna be the hottest form of foxfire is gonna be like, it's not gonna be a Materasu hot, but it's gonna be hot. Like, uh, does like yeah, it's really hot. Like it can burn stone, not melt it, burn it. It's not Amaterasu flames, but it's I'd say it can burn dirt or maybe sand. I don't know. It's really hot. It's not a Amaterasu flame again, but like I'm repeating myself now, but like it's not that hot. It can't burn anything, but it's gonna be pretty hot. And Arctic fox ice is gonna be really cold. Like the weakest form of Arctic fox ice, I'd say, like the warmest of them is gonna be like taking a is gonna be like the polar bear plunge kind of temperatures. Like I'd say it's like it's close. It's like 10 or 20 degrees Celsius. Like that's the kind of temperatures we're dealing with. No, I'd say it's negative 10 degrees Celsius. 0 degrees Celsius for the warmest of the foxfire, and like fox, Arctic fox ice, and the coldest is gonna be like it's gonna be like negative 100 degrees Celsius, so like for the coldest. And he's not really gonna use the fox jutsus, when he starts learning them. Like he's gonna like, hey, these are things people don't really know. I'm just gonna keep them in my pocket for if I need them. Like, cause I wanna like he likes to. I'm gonna say in this, he likes to keep cards up his sleeve. Not like actually, but like he likes to have tricks up his sleeve. And he has a straight up full deck of cards up his sleeve. That's how many tricks he likes to hide. Like, he hides a lot of tricks. And over time, like I'd say by the time, hmm, yeah, he's gonna be significantly stronger. Like I'd say he's the third, fourth, maybe fifth strongest on in the class that he's in. So he's really strong. Well, he's still gonna be ranked as dead last because no one wants him to be great. That's besides the point. He's gonna be ranked as dead last, but he's one of the best in the class. Just because, like, you know, people don't really like him and they don't want him to be seen as someone great, so they just like, here's some. So, like, that's really messed up, man. Like, just, oh, jeez. So I'd say everything go. I'd say he's a little bit less of a prankster. Like he's still a prankster, don't get me wrong, but not quite as much. Like he doesn't paint the Hokage faces. He'll do smaller pranks. Like cause like, I think I make it so yeah, I think I might make it so. I just forgot what I was gonna say. Hmm. Oh yeah, his pranks. Like he's gonna do the eraser on the door thing. Like he's gonna do smaller stuff, kind of like that. Like he'll hides, or like he might put powder in someone. He might put a pebble in someone's shoe. Like he'll just put or something like that, or maybe sand it, or maybe put a bit of sand in their underwear drawer, or just small stuff. Like maybe take, like that's the kind of level he's gonna do. Like in our world, that'd be considered pretty. He'd do what in our world would be considered pretty rough pranks, but like he's not gonna be on the level of that. Like, like he'll Like, I'd say he's learned how to make candy glass just to prank people. Because, like, I just want to do that. Like, or sugar bottles. He learns how to make sugar bottles as well. And, that's what I want to do. Like, so he'll just. That's the kind. And he'll just eat bottles or glass or whatever. Like, he'll do that. He'll do that. And just. Like, nothing major. Just like, hey, I'm off track now. But yeah, he's gonna be pretty decently high ranked in the class. He's gonna be labeled as the dead last, but he's gonna be one of the strongest. Like Sasuke, like this teacher, like officially he's the dead last, but like most of the students know that he's one of the strongest. Like, and like he's kind of pushing Sasuke's buttons because he's like, how is this dope getting so strong? Like and that's just how that goes. Uh, just yawned. Maybe you will too. Um. Yeah. So I just and then we get to he's still gonna steal the scroll. He's gonna learn Shadow Clone. Um, and he's gonna see the flying Raijin, but he's not gonna have the time to learn it because like that's when yeah, and that pretty much happens the same as in canon except uh, Mitsuki was that's the teacher that kind of screwed him up. Whichever of his senseis that screwed him over, like they're gonna get it a bit. They're gonna get it worse than they did in canon. Just yeah. That's how I'm gonna make that. Sorry, I saw something shiny. And yeah. You'll yawn too. You'll yawn too. You'll yawn too. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. Yeah. And then it's gonna get like, and then I'm gonna say everything goes. His dreams are still the same, but he's gonna say that also, like, he also wants to master some of his techniques as well. Naruto's also gonna toss in like he wants to toss in some of his techniques. Like he wants to perfect all of his techniques and advance, and uh, and he wants to evolve pre-existing jutsus as well. Like that catches Kakashi's ear, but like nothing. Like imagine for your entire life you hear a needle hit the floor, but then all of a sudden a metal BB hits the floor. Like, hey, that's different. Not impressive, but it's different. Something new. He's still gonna think it's boring. Like you know. And then comes the bell test. And this is where things are gonna change. Because like, I noticed, like I said, he's gonna be one of the stronger students in his class. He's still gonna have a bunch of tricks up his sleeve, because he doesn't like showing all his tricks. And that's where, like, he's gonna be not even with Kakashi, not quite, but like, he's gonna be a low, like, he's gonna be a high getting, low tuning fighter at this point, because like, Kurama's taught him taijutsu as well. Like, some of the foxes taught him Fox Taijutsu, or yeah, and he's and it's also going. Fox Taijutsu has multiple forms as well. Like uh, it has three forms. I'd say the Japanese fox, the or the Eastern fox, the Western fox, and the Arctic fox style. And they're going to be extremely similar, but there's going to be differences that there's going to be small differences that makes them different. Cause like I'm going to say that with the Arctic fox taijutsu, you uh, you know how Tsunade puts chakra into her punches to make them harder. Well, for this, you put uh, ice, like cold. You put ice chakra specifically into your fist, into your strikes, so it'll give the person you're hitting a bit of frostbite, where you know, right, it'll cause a bit of frost to gather on their skin, and it'll sting pretty bad. And it will increase the strength by quite a bit as well. So Kakashi's gonna have some trouble. Like they still have to work together, but it's not. They're still gonna do. They're gonna do better than in canon. So that's where that's gonna go. So then onto the Land of Waves arc. Like I'd say that Naruto does a lot of training. Like that's one of the things he likes to do is train and hang out with his friends or the foxes. He doesn't say they're the foxes, but he says he likes to hang out with his friends. Like Sakura scoffed at him because like, you don't have any friends. But useless. Shut up. You aren't. I don't think you did anything significant in like until like Boruto, in which you fought that one guy. Like, I could be wrong there, but like I think it might have been Boruto or maybe War Arc that I think it was Boruto. Yeah, because it was an Atsusuki that she fought. Like a week's Atsusuki, I think. Or maybe just I don't know, but it doesn't matter. She's not really that useful. But I'm not gonna change the teams because she is, you know how that is. I'm not gonna change teams. Change the teams, and that's essentially how that's gonna go. And oh jeez, well, okay, yeah, Land of Waves arc. So Naruto, like, he sees the puddles and he gets a twitch in his eye, but he doesn't really like. It's kind of like a twitch in his eye, and he realizes like, hey, this there's something up with those puddles. Like this is the dry season, my man. And he's gonna like. So he's gonna use. I'd say he uses. Jeez, I'm sleepy. Didn't get much sleep last night. Then I had to wake up and go to school, and you know how that is. Anyway, so next is yeah, Land of Waves. Yeah. Uh, hmm. What should he do? I'd say he uses a special jutsu that essentially creates a poison, kind of, that, like, it's a strong, it's not, it's a pretty weak poison, but it's like a drop of it, it'll get you woozy like alcohol. It's essentially really strong alcohol. But I'd say that, you know, 'cause, like, drinking it, a drip of it will kill you, so, like, just having it touch you will get you kind of woozy. And, you know, because, like, it is like 5 million proof alcohol, like the god, like the moonshine gods themselves, like, hey, here's the thing, buy, have fun. 'Cause, like, that's the kind of strength I'm giving this thing. And yeah, that's just something I'm gonna. And when during the Zabuza Kakashi fight goes the same, but during the entire time, Naruto is meditating. He's meditating the entire time that fight goes on. And then, you know, like, Sakura gets kind of pissed at Naruto, because, like, how are you so... But then, in the middle of that, he's gonna open his eyes to reveal slits, fox eyes. And his face is gonna elongate slightly. And his skin is gonna have a slight hint of orange. No. His face elongates a little bit. His eyes turn into fox eyes, and his teeth grow a bit sharper, and his fingernails turn into claws, like, not long claws, like, I'd say, like, there's a centimeter, like, not even an inch long, like, I'd say they're about an inch long. Yeah. Half an inch long. Yeah, and that's gonna have it. And then he's gonna jump into the fight. And and Zabuza cannot deal with two people this strong. 'Cause, like, Fox Sage Mode is, like, it's a, like, you know, it's like, it's slightly stronger than Toad Sage Mode. Like, not by much, but, like, I'm gonna say that, you know, if Toad, think of it as, like, if Toad Sage Mode could lift 50 pounds, Fox Sage Mode could lift 51 pounds. That's the kind of difference we're talking here. Like, it's obviously a lot more than that, but, like, that's the amount of difference we're talking about. Man, I need to stop yawning. And that's essentially that's it. Like the whole, like, fake hunter comes in, like, Haku comes in, saves Zabuza by stabbing him. Don't worry, I'm saving you. I'm saving you by stabbing you. Like, yeah, that happens. And, you know, it goes the same. Like, I'm gonna say that Naruto knows tree walking, but I'm not gonna give him water walking. He has to. This is where he learns water walking. And that's what happens. Like, ooh. Did you guys hear that? Hold on. Let me know if you can hear this. Yeah. So, ugh. I'm not even that tired. Jeez. Yeah, that's where. So that happens. Hmm. Hmm. I'm sorry if I'm a bit off with this video, guys, but yeah, that's gonna happen. Um, yeah, and then the whole Haku, and the whole, mm, the whole Haku, I'm a boy thing doesn't happen because Naruto's not gonna storm off. I'd say he does walk out to the forest for a little bit, but that interaction doesn't happen. Like, he just walks out to get his mind off of water walking for just a sec, so he can just think. Like, he just gets his mind off it, training for like 15 minutes, and or half an hour. Yeah, big brain thinking right there. Because 15 plus 15 plus 15 plus 15 equals 60. Yeah, half an hour. Yeah, big brain stuff right there, isn't it? So, yeah. I think I'm gonna end the. Hmm. I think I'll finish the Land of Waves arc. So then the whole, uh, Naruto and Naruto absolutely like Naruto and Sasuke working together absolutely obliterate Haku. You know, like not obliterate, but like they take care of that, and then like and then Gatu's man shows up, and they're all taken care of, and then they return home to the Leaf to get their payment. And Kakashi tells Team 7 about the tuning exams, and that's where we're going to pick up next time. Alright, so guys, like, favorite, subscribe, share, I don't know, just if you would tell your friends, spread the word, because like I'm new and I'm small, like I'm teeny tiny, like I'm 5'5" right now, like like you know so like just give me a bit of yeah, just give me a bit of give me some ideas if you want. I'm not gonna guarantee they'll show up in any of my videos, but I might do them, because like I have like how much, because like I have like 6 page So like, I have 6 pages full of nothing but what if ideas and how I want them to go. Which, so like, look out for some of my other stuff coming up soon. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.